Hello Tekken aficionados! Welcome back to another video made by Ghirlanda, your favorite teddy gamer. Today, we've got a special treat for you. The recent reveal of Reina means that finally we have access to the whole initial roster of Tekken 8. And that is not all. Bandai Namco, during the EVO showcase, announced that every single week from now on, all the characters that didn't have a trailer until now will have one. We will get a new trailer every week until January 26th, the date of the release of the game. Honestly, I cannot wait anymore. I love Tekken 7, don't get me wrong about that. It's the game that made me travel the world, the game that gave me the major emotions. Nothing can beat that until now. But I believe it's time for a change, don't you agree? So, what should we do now? How should we use our time between now and the day the game is released? One thing we should start consider is who will we main? Who will be our main character? If you know my background story, well, you should know Namco has never been too gentle with me with my main characters. I started playing competitively during Tekken 6 and I was a Roger Jr. main. But after Tag 2, Roger didn't return. During Tag 2 times, I was already using JC, Julia Chang, and Ganryu as another tag team. But they were also not available in Tekken 7. So I decided to go for Katarina, an easy to use and pretty strong character, just at the release of the game because I see nobody was talking about her yet. And now, Katarina is not in Tekken 8. So once again, I'm here, having to think who will I use in Tekken 8. Having to change so many characters during my Tekken career means that I'm kind of an expert on what should I see if I want to main a character. So I'm here trying to help you to understand what are the main things you should check to understand if a character is a perfect fit for you or not. First of all, keep in mind, we are all different, we all have different tastes, and that's also the beauty of this world. So it's totally normal that even if we use the same factors, some people will choose a character, while other people will choose another character. And the first factor I want to talk about is the classic one, the first impact one, the appearance, the style factor. Never underestimate the power of looking good while you're kicking butt. The character design in Tekken 8 has gone above and beyond, offering a range of styles, costumes, and different behaviors. I really love how, even with the small trailers we saw until now, we could see so many different things that have been introduced. Shaheen has now an element of wind included in his brand. Dragunov has the eyes, for example. You saw already the trailers of all the Mishimas with their electrics. I really like this. This affinity with elements. Kinda like characters are almost like Pokemon. You might be attracted by the incredible jacket of Kazuya, by the cyberpunk appearance of Aliza, or by the suave elegance of Claudio. It all depends on you. In Tekken 8, each character brings their own flair to the fight. But hey, the style is not only about the costumes, it's also how the characters carry themselves. Perhaps you really like their intro, or their taunts, or their fighting style, or the victory animation. In general, you should stick with a character that resonates with your style. Remember that if you decide to stick on one character, Tekken 8 probably will last around at least 5 or 6 years. It means a pretty long time. It's normal, you should choose somebody that you actually like. The next factor I want to talk about is the affinity, the natural connection you have with a character playstyle. Basically, this is a crucial aspect. Imagine you love a character for the way they look, but when you try to use them, it feels to you you're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube into the darkness. It's no effect. There's no way you know how to play him, and you just cannot understand how to play him. This is, for example, very true for me for Lei Wulong. I really like how Lei Wulong played since Tekken 6, I really wanted to use him, but I just never understood how to use him. I need somebody easier. Okay, this can be the same for you or different. Maybe you like complex characters. But yes, affinity is something that you really need in order to main a character. You need to resonate with the character playstyle. In Tekken 8, you might want to use somebody with fast-paced moves like Law, or perhaps you like more powerful moves. In that case, somebody like Jack or Paul might be the best choices for you. Or you just love to do grabs, then King, of course, is the right choice for you. Let's now talk about the third factor, and in my opinion, the less important one for majority of you. The competitive edge, the effective strength of the character. If you're looking to climb the ranks or maybe compete in tournaments, the effective strength of a character becomes a crucial factor. Yes, every character in Tekken can be deadly in the right hands, but when you reach the top of the top, it's clear that some characters are just better than others. Think, for example, about Chikurin, who won the World Cup, the Tekken World Tour in 2019 in Bangkok, in what is still considered probably the highest level Tekken World Finals of all time. In that case, Chikurin used mainly 2D characters, Akuma and Giz Award, in order to claim the victory. But you need to know, Chikurin is actually a very old-school Tekken player, and he was a Jin main. However, in order to win the World Cup, he had to change his main character. He had to go and took the top one, Akuma, and the top two, Giz, at the time. This probably started in this moment.
Invited. Oh, here it is.
Oh, here we go. Why did you say that, Mark?
I want to see parties, man.
Oh my God, look at the health.
And the demon, let's go.
I can't believe what we're seeing. And look at the life bar. Oh my goodness.
He probably has a sliver, right?
He
might have a sliver.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Let's
days.
go.
Oh, the comeback.
So, considering how Tekken 8 will still be a very competitive game, probably with its own Tekken World Tour, and probably with different seasons, just like Tekken 7, it means that for you, it will be very important to choose the strongest characters, and you must be also able to change your main character if a patch makes your actual main character too weak. And last, the factor that mattered the most, the fun, the heart of the game. Tekken is a game, and games are meant to be enjoyed. If you're not having fun with a character, it's going to be a slog to improve and stay engaged. Fun is subjective, of course. What's fun for one player might be tedious for another. For example, again, grapplers, you might love to do throws. Other people might hate to do throws. Find a character whose playstyle brings a smile to your face, whose victories feel rewarding, and whose losses make you eager to learn and improve. So, how can we balance these factors? It all depends on you. Let's break it down with some scenarios. 1. You are a casual player. If you're playing Tekken 8 for fun, leaning towards characters you find visually appealing and enjoyable is definitely the way to go. Don't stress over tier lists or intricate mechanics. Find a character that makes you happy and just run with it. Scenario 2. You are an aspiring competitor. If you're looking to get competitive, start by finding a character whose playstyle you naturally align with. Then, consider their strength in the current meta. It's a balance between finding a character you can intuitively use and one that can hold their own in the competitive arena. Scenario 3. You are an aesthetic warrior. Maybe you're all about that style. You want a character that looks cool and has a personality that resonates with you. In this case, prioritize appearance and behavior, but also give a nod to how intuitive their fighting style feels. There's no point in choosing the best looking character if you can't enjoy their gameplay. And scenario number 4, the all-arounder. Maybe you want a bit of everything. Start with a wide net. Pick a few characters based on appearance, then narrow down based on how naturally their style comes to you. From there, consider their effectiveness in competitive play, but always circle back to fun. If a character ticks most of these boxes, they're likely a great fit for you. You know, the beauty of Tekken is in its depth and diversity, so don't be afraid to experiment. Play around with different characters, even those you might not initially consider. Sometimes you'll find a surprising connection with a character you never thought you'd enjoy. This is the case actually for Katarina for me. When Katarina was announced along Claudio, all I cared was Claudio. He was Italian, he was looking better, and I kinda liked everything of him. But then, I just tried Katarina, and she felt so natural to me, I never left her. Here's another tip for you in choosing your main. Remember what we said at the beginning? Bandai Namco is going to release new videos every week with trailers of the characters. This is an easy way to stay informed and see new moves from the characters, their rage arts, their pose, so this is a very good way to stay informed and choose your initial main character. But stay informed is something you should considering to do very often, because as we say, the game is made by different season, balance patches, they maybe will insert even more costumes. So, you know, if you stay up to date, it will be easier for you also to find new mains. So, to conclude, we can just say that choosing your main in Tekken 8 will be a journey, an adventure. It's all about finding that perfect fusion of style, intuition, strength, and fun. Take your time, explore, and most importantly, enjoy your process. Tekken 8 is shaping up to be a phenomenal entry in the series, and your perfect main is waiting for you to discover them. Remember, this is not just about picking a character. It's about finding a partner for your Tekken journey, someone who resonates with your playstyle and personality. Whether you're a casual player or an aspiring pro, your main is out there. And that's it for today's deep dive into choosing your main in Tekken 8. Stay tuned for more Tekken content right here on my channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more Tekken insights, tutorials, and discussions. Until next time, keep fighting, keep having fun, and as always, keep it stylish.